down. They say the big wig fled with his tail between his legs.
Serves them right. Those filthy foreigners made off with my woman.
I can't get the image of the wounded out of my head. So much.
I hadn't expected to see you here. Thanks to you, I made the passage to America. I only came back yesterday, in fact.
That was fast. What was it like?
Why, it was full of surprises. The government and education system are naturally quite different, but even their way of thinking is so unlike ours. I was talking about America in the other room just now, actually. I'm, not terribly experienced with this sort of place. I was told to come here to chat over some nibbles and drinks, and couldn't exactly refuse. I wasn't the one footing the bill, after all.
What do you talk about?
Well, our journey at sea, for instance. Oh, you'll definitely want to hear that one. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but the Kaishukatsu, despite his big talk before setting off about being a Navy man, gets very, very seasick indeed. Oops, I talk far too much when I've had a drink. Let's continue this chat some other day. There's something I'd like to get your thoughts on, too. I'll just stay here and, sober up a little. Till next time.
Pay attention now. You'll miss the technique if you so much as blink. Hey, tell this fellow how good I am. My secret techniques are quite something. Am I right?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about my secret techniques. You know, the secret arts from Choshu.
Do you two happen to know this man? Could you kindly stop him bothering me?
He's 3 sheets to the wind. Even the two of us might have a hard time with him.
Hang on, you've never witnessed my techniques, have you? Well, you're in for a treat.
There's a gauge I think is your type.
Really? I can't keep on waiting.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See you around.
Not exactly the type of guy you normally see around here. I wonder who he was.
Oh. Baited. Nice.
Oh, there you are! We've gone and started without you! With this, we take one step forward toward realizing Master Shoin's vision. Kampai!
That place would have been a breeding ground for cholera. We were right to burn it to the ground.
Speaking of cholera, a firework display to honor all who have died is to be held by the Sumida River.
It's a shameless attempt to curry favor with the masses. But I'm all for fireworks. Blaze bright and vanish. Hell, that's how I want to go.
Listen up, men. It's time we began the next stage of the plan. The Red Demon is dead, and the British legation in ashes. We have the momentum to finish off the shogunate. We'll take control,
and defend our land from the West's control.
Hear, hear. And forge the world. Master Shoin, envision.
Then I have a proposition for the next step in ousting the shogunate. Kill Kaishu Katsu!
I've heard that name, but
Glad you're keeping up. With the Red Demon gone, he is at the heart of the shogunate. And word is he'll be attending the fireworks.
Katsu? I've heard he's just another aspiring windbag. Is killing him even worth the trouble?
It's the aspiring ones that you have to watch. Not that I need to rely on a drunkard for advice. Let's keep numbers low, to avoid drawing attention. Ready to head to the river and finish him?
sure.
Great. We're counting on you. Sakamoto, you'll join us, won't you?
I guess. If it's what Master Shoin would have wanted.
I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and scope it out. Let us meet at the Azuma Bridge.
I don't like where he's headed. He's becoming a little bit zealot. Yeah, we got 2 new people, which means we can probably challenge them at the dojo.
Don't stand on. What brings... Oh?
Yep. There we go.
Thank you for agreeing to train with me. I've got plenty of fight left. It's no use. What a shame.
Nice.
I expect this to be a clean fight. Haven't learned a thing or two. I could use more training.
No, we're gonna redo this one, I guarantee it. Yeah, he does that little flip thing, which is really annoying.
Clean fight. Learned a thing or two. I guess this means I could use more training.
Marvelous. I must say I'm quite impressed.
Torrential rain. Press the button again to repeat and hold down to fire. Demon Tamer. Okay.
You had no trouble getting here, I trust.
Katsu is a very prominent figure. He's likely to be in one of the boats in the middle.
Once the fireworks start, you'll need to find him without anyone seeing you. You could navigate the boat's roofs, or you could swim there. I'll leave it to you and Sakamoto to do the deed. I'll stay here and keep the Shogun's men away. So, are you all set to kill Katsu?
Sure.
The fireworks are about to begin. Hold on until then.
Time for me to shine, eh? That was smooth.
나온다.
誰かおとなしくしろ。
That was smooth.
Look, this is rather sudden. Why don't we settle this with our fists? I'm not familiar with your style, but it's quite effective. This is more than I bargained for. Well, I suppose the two of you have fallen in with those thugs who want war with the shogunate. Fighting is such a bore. Someone should collect all the army's gunpowder. Then we could really have a firework display.
The rebels went too far, but they're right to want war. The shogunate killed Master Shoin.
So you're going to overthrow the shogun? Fine. Then what? Surely you don't think you can sink the black ship with that sword?
If you've got a better idea, I'm all ears. Well, got something?
I do, actually. I plan to build Japan a navy. With black ships of our own, foreigners will think twice before sailing into our waters. Am I wrong? As for the shogunate, you're not wrong. It's a lame duck. Seen from the inside, that's clear as day. But have you considered it'd be quicker to fix it than to spend all your time overthrowing it? So how about it? Do you two want to help me out? Murder, arson, Is that what Shoin wanted?
Okay.
Hey! The letters arrived from Katsu himself. It seems he wants our help with something. Ever since that night, I've been itching to take action. I want to help change our nation. But there has to be a better way.
So you plan on betraying Kusaka?
That's not quite it. We still believe in the same thing. We want to change Japan. But the way Genzui is doing things, history is bound to repeat itself. Katsu's working out his own vision for what this country could be. You remember what he said on the boat, don't you? I think it's fate things ended up this way, even if I do still feel a little adrift. My gut says to see how far we can go together with Katsu. This isn't the end of the road with Genzui, though. We'll work with Katsu for now, but we're not abandoning Genzui and the others. We should make our way to Katsu's place in Akasaka. He'll be waiting for us there.
Wait, the cat concierge is finished?
I'd wait for you inside. Watch yourself up.
So the girl and this guy still needs to be maxed out.
What can
I think one should be enough to max you out.
Alright. I will be going now.
Hey!
Over. Need some.
Okay, we don't need all 6 books, I don't think. Oh, whatever.
This is. Oh. That concludes business.
What am I gonna do with those books? You know? Nice. Okay, I don't know where you are. You're at the estate, and you're at the estate. Two different estate, I imagine.
How do you do?
If you have business. Farewell.
Yeah, let's go fight him.
Welcome. What brings you? Oh?
What? I can't fight him? Oh, maybe my relationship is not high enough yet.
I was one. What can I do for you? You certainly have a discerning eye. Anything else? Anything else? With pleasure. I hope we can be of service to you again.
Oh, you rounded off any fugitives? Interested in anything else?
Oh, I can keep buying that over and over. Cool. Noted.
Interested in anything else?
Same thing with that one.
Interested in anything else? Interested in anything else?
No, no, no. Marvelous Sword Saint.
Best of luck out there.
Yeah, none of that is really good.
So, you made it. Now, before we go any further, let me make clear that I have no wish to fight you.
Don't worry. We've decided to take you at your word.
In that case, let us begin. Now, to revive the shogunate, we must learn from the West, but also call on our nation's strengths. But we need recruits, be it in the army, medicine, or the martial arts. And that's where you come in.
Yeah, I got nothing to ask.
Very well. Please, do not let me down. Now I'm afraid I have other business to attend to. Come and see me once you have done what I asked of you.
Do you mind if I leave the military stuff to you? That kind of thing's not really my forte. Thanks. Don't worry, I won't make you take care of everything. I'll do what I can to help.
Multiple missions has been added. They were not kidding. That's a lot. We'll do the main quests later. I think this is a main quest. Yeah. So we'll do that later.
For stopping you like that. I promise it's for a good reason. You see, there is this local herbalist who wants to turn himself into a mummy. And he'd like someone to gather materials in his stead. What do you say? A simple job for a mighty warrior like yourself, no?
Have we met before?
Heavens! I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? The name's Yoshizo Sudo. I'm just your average informed citizen. I love to write down whatever I see and hear. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've got a book series out called the Fujiokaya Diary. In any case, there is all sorts of things required for mummification. Think you could get them for my herbalist friend, huh?
Sure.
Oh, wonderful! I knew you'd be willing to help. It's like they say, you can always rely on the kindness of strangers. And before I forget, I've written down the materials here on this paper. In the meantime, I'll ask the herbalist for more details.
Gather fresh provisions and salt. Okay. Persimmons permissions. You know, words. They're very difficult, okay? I hope I can upgrade this glider soon. Ooh. I mean, it is the best cheat ever. Which is just to let me glide wherever I want. It's great. Oop, I forgot to press space. There.
Please don't kill me! Somebody help me! Thank you. I deal in rare goods, you see, and those guys nearly robbed me of all my stock. But you saved my life, so please take anything you want. Well, maybe not take, but I'm sure I have something you'll want.
What will it be? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? What will it be? Please come again.
Sure hope you've said your prayers. Scholars always yield to the long way, huh?
Thank you. You really are a mighty warrior. Where there is life, there is hope, huh? You really came in the nick of time. But what rotten luck, huh? How are getting jumped like that?
Why were they after you?
Who knows? My herbalist friends never seen them either. They must have mistaken us for somebody else. In any case, I knew that you were strong, but you surpassed my expectations. Clearly, my eyes did not deceive me. But where are my manners? This is my herbalist friend I was telling you about.
Did you bring me the persimmons and salt I asked for? Thank you. I know it's not much, but please accept this as payment.
Are you really going to mummify yourself?
Indeed. Which reminds me, Sudo, you may write about it in your diary. And tell your future readers to dig me up someday.
Certainly, certainly. I'll definitely include that. And let me thank you also for your hard work. As bread always falls butter side down, you can be sure we'll meet again.
Great. Spirited Away. Sorry. My dog is back and the cat is done. So
I've been waiting.
garbage.
Huh.
Finish what you've started.
No, I should stop looking at that and just do this. That way it disassembles everything.
Hey, you there! Over here! Hey, you're Ronin, right? How would you like to do some work for me?
I'm listening.
It's nothing difficult, just a little errand, really. You see, there's a rumor that folk around here are being spirited away by the gods. While I've never been one to believe in such mystical happenings, the fact is a number of people have gone missing. My hunch tells me something is suspicious with a nearby village. What I want you to do is go there and investigate.
Sure.
For a Ronin, you're pretty easy to deal with. You can rest assured I'll make it worth your trouble. Now then, the village in question lies that way. Find out whatever you can about the disappearances. I'm counting on you.
What did you do with the fellow from the other day?
Oh, you know, put them in the temple storehouse.
seen too much. I can't let you leave!
Hey, how did things go in the village?
Take a photo as evidence.
You can take photographs? I'm impressed. With this, even the commissioner would be compelled to get off his rear. I thought something was amiss, but to think that the whole village was involved. One wrong step, and I might have been spirited away myself. Well, now that the mystery is solved, we can lay the victims to rest. I'm sorry I looked down on you for being a Ronin at first. Indeed, I'm glad I asked you for help. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. Ew. It's bad.
Ah, hello.
Oh, hi.
I'm listening. Very well then. Till next time.
You needed to talk. How thoughtful! Sure. Reflexive, you know, but you. What? What? And that's what. If you say. Well, till we next meet.
Inseparable. With 12? Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't teach me anything. Hang on.
How do you do?
Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now. That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform.
Why will you ask me?
As a servant of the shogunate, Katsu is my subordinate. As his subordinate, that makes you my subordinate by extension. The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Without definite proof of a threat, however, I can't set people to work. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Do you know what's making you uneasy?
I wish I did, but I can't say anything for certain. I'd be happy if it turns out it was all in my mind. So, will you do it? Will you protect our retainers?
Sure.
Wonderful. I can see why Katsu places his trust in you. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. You may stand by in the area till then. It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Katsu's escort has not returned.
We need to hurry to his aid.
Indeed. I'm depending on you. We can't afford to lose Katsu. Not now, of all times. I will come with you.
Does everyone know you're heading out?
No. But I wish to see what is happening for myself. I shall gladly bear the admonishment afterwards. I have made my decision. Let's be on our way. But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid you'll have to give me a lift. Let's go. The last time I rode like this, I must have been with my stepfather. Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful.
Well, considering that the people who are doing it
Patriot, you
is
know.
working for him now,
We must protect such people at all costs.
he doesn't have to worry so much about it.
I figured there'd be bandits along the way.
Come to help us, my thing!
Those shogunate cowards are massing together to make a stand. side with the shogunate! No, not like this! I have to do this for him!
Phew. I feared the worst for a moment there. Sorry for the hassle. You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Well, well, this is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under control. I'm glad both you and Takahashi are safe. As for the villain... What? Nakamura?
Princess, what are you doing here?
I should ask you that. With Lord E's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble.
With all due respect, I think that's a mistake. The shogunate should not have opened up Japan. It isn't fit to rule. Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish as attacking Katsu. I won't listen to any more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight!
You need to calm down.
Forgive me. It's just... I wasn't expecting to see a familiar face. Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. In hindsight, that must have been the source of my unease. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble, and for that, I apologize.
Don't worry about it.
You may not worry, but it's something I needed to say.
So, as to what happens next, it'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura. I believe it'd be best to simply pretend none of this happened.
As you say. My thanks, Katsu. I must thank you as well. Your service will not go unrewarded.